Telling yourself a better story about things, the food edition. All right, so a lot of people, they would like to shift how they're eating, what they're eating, more of this, less of this. All right. Knowing yourself, being friendly with your humanity is gonna help you out. And here is a living example of how that happened with me. So last night, fella and I went out to eat. He wanted a brownie a la mode for dessert. So he gets this brownie and he asked for 2 scoops of ice cream, and what it looked like they weren't little scoops. It was just this huge towering thing, and it was hilarious and a delight. And he asked me, would you like some of this? And I said, no thanks. Because brownies, really, they're not my thing, brownies. And then he said, well, would you like some of this ice cream? And I said, no, I'm good, thank you. So here's what. And then he said, oh, you're so good. This isn't about and he comes from a family where they talk about weight a lot, and it's very, your food choices have a lot to do with morality. You're good or you're bad. You're naughty or you're sneaking. That kind of thing. I am not. I have left that religion. So he said, well, you're very good. And I said, well, it's not about being good. It's just that I really don't. And I enjoy the story of a warm brownie and the story of the ice cream more than I actually enjoy how it feels in me. So it doesn't feel good in me anymore. And there was a time when I would have eaten it so fast, and then I would have told you that the reason I didn't feel good was because I ate it too fast or I ate too much of it. And that may also be part of it. But also, when I go slow, I don't actually enjoy the way it feels in my body. And now here, look. Don't pull any of that. Well, you haven't had sugar in the car, because I have had sugar. And number 2, my tastes are not that refined. Because honestly, you know what I like better than warm brownie and ice cream? Sweetened condensed milk, straight out of the can, preferably frozen in the can, so it's like a frozen confection delight. So it's not that I'm not a person who eats sweets. It's that brand of sweets, it doesn't feel good in my body. I like the story of liking it, but I don't actually like it in my body. And when I used to tell myself the story that I couldn't not have it, and it was for free, and we were out, and we don't go out that often, so I might as well do it. And then later I would tell myself, oh, I ate too much, and it's just because I ate too much, and I'm whatever, insert the way you talk to yourself. But it's because that doesn't actually feel good in my body. Understanding why you like a thing sometimes can serve you well. Here's another example. Our Publix makes these big as your head Heath Bar toffee cookies. I like a Heath Bar. And so I got one, and it's nice because it's chewy. It has a crisp, but it's also chewy. So I'm not much of a cookie girl, but I do like the crispiness and the chewiness of it. So texture, I like it. Taste-wise, tastes like toffee, like it. But also, I notice just 2 bites in, even slow bites, fast bites or slow bites, my belly starts to feel. My belly doesn't actually enjoy it. And my face thought it was a delight. So that to me is I like the story of the cookies more than I actually enjoy the experience of the cookies. And when I can notice things about me like that, now look, I will get down to town and eat brownies and ice cream. I'm not telling you that I won't, and I'm not telling you that I'm above it. Honey, I will eat a bag full of those, you know, those black and orange kind of peanut butter toffees, all the while telling you that it's not my favorite. And when I come back to myself, when I am not eating out of lack, like when I say eating out of lack, it's like, well, he's willing to share it with me. It's the last time. I'm not going to have any more after this. And we don't go out to eat that often. I don't have, like, all of that is lack stuff. Like, I can't just go get a brownie with ice cream anytime I please, mostly 24/7. Or at least at 7 o'clock when Walmart opens up. Right? When you start noticing what's true about you, I like the story of this, I don't really actually enjoy the experience of it, then you can start to tickle things apart. And when people offer something to you, especially something that used to be a habit of yours, that doesn't particularly serve you, you can say, oh no thanks, I don't want to hit off your bong. And you can say to yourself, you know what? I feel relaxed in the moment, but then I start to feel stupid in my head, and the next day my brain is foggy, and I mean, it just might not. It doesn't. If you play it out further than just the buzz of the eating the cookie, the buzz of the ice cream, the buzz of the bong buzz, like if you stretch it out and you're like, do I actually enjoy the experience of it? You might find that some things just let loose of you because you don't keep picking them up. When someone tries to hand it to you, or you try to hand it to yourself, you're like, you know what? I like the story of this better than I actually like this. And it doesn't have anchors in you. And you don't have to be moral. It's not because you're good or not good. You don't have to play that weird push-pull thing where like, oh, I'm being naughty. You don't have to do any of that. You can just be a person who, I'm a person who prefers caramel. I don't prefer just any kind of caramel. I don't want weird squeezy caramel. I want caramel with a chew. Ultimately, I would rather have caramel that's made with dark brown sugar and goat milk. If we're getting specificals. Friends, there's so much that we use willpower, motivation for, and then we lose at our willpower and we got to grunt up some motivation. And sometimes when we just get to know us differently, know ourselves better, because a lot of us, sometimes we don't even know ourselves because we've just been saying yes so we can fit in other things, or we've been tending to other people so much we don't even know what we like. So come and play with me. Come in Sturdy Hall. We're having a 90 Days to Sturdier class. It's starting 10:10. No, it's starting 10:12. The group call portion closes 10:10. I might stop bearing the lead about this someday. All right, I'm madly in love with you. Come and play in Sturdy Hall. Go to the my dot, the little dot. Press that. There's a link that says Brandy Moran Coach. Press that. There's a link that says Sturdy Hall. Come and play. Or if you already know you want to be part of the group calls, then you can go to the link below that, which is the group call one. Porch Party is what it's called, the group call portion. It's $33 a month. Monthly pay. Not all 3 months up front. Cancel anytime. Just got to give me a week's notice so I can take care of it. For admin stuff. That's all. All right. I love you. Also, when he came home and he was all belly aching about his brownie, I felt glad of myself because I didn't have to. I had just the right amount of food. One more bite would have been not enjoyable. And I didn't feel all and have the food sweats. Good for me. I enjoyed that. All right. I love y'all. Beep, beep.